I'm going to show you a feature that I hope you're using. Maybe you're not aware that this exists, but this is a really great time-saving feature that really you should be using throughout the whole system, and really anybody who uses Autosoft should be using this. What it is, it's called Smart Text. It allows you to set up your own notes. So in virtually any notes field within the Autosoft system, it allows you to have your own predefined notes, and I'll show you that in just a second. I happen to be in a workshop invoice, but you could be in the debtor master file, in creditors, in journals, in wherever in the system this applies. So basically any note field, you can do this thing. What you do, if you're sitting in a note field, and I'm sitting in the RO notes at the moment, if you press the F4 key, it'll pop up the Smart Text box. What comes up now are the different codes that you've got. So I've got one here for brake, rego, road, etc., etc. So these are different codes that I've got in the system. So what I can do, say for example, if I wanted to put this brake note on here, I can just click OK, and in comes those notes. So instead of me typing them out all the time, I can just bring them into this particular RO notes. Quite straightforward, quite easy to do. Now, the other cool thing with this is if you go into here and you look at these comments, so say for example I've got RR, I'm going to cancel from here and just go back into my notes here. If I type in RR and I press Control Space, it brings in whatever the note was. So in this case, removed and replaced. So instead of typing removed and replaced all the time and having to just type in those 3 words, they're fairly simple, but if you're not the best typist in the world, that can take you, a few seconds to type. So instead, just type in RR, press Control Space, and in it comes. And you could do this for all sorts of different special codes that you might create. So, for example, I've got one in there for rego, so I could type in rego, Control Space, and it just brings in those particular comments. So really quick, really easy to do. Now another little thing I'd like to show you in here is if we go back in, press F4 in the Smart Text and bring it up, what I'm going to do is if I go to the very bottom of the list, I can now create a new note. So let's say I'll just call it new, my new note, something like that. I just click off that now becomes part of my notes, and if I want to go there, it's there. If I type in new and press Control Space, it comes in again. So, very quick, very easy to create new notes, or if you want to edit the existing ones, removed and replaced and did something else, you can edit these things if you want to. So, it's all quite straightforward. I won't change that one, but, if you want to go and edit them, you can. So, really quick, really easy, but have a think about this and have a think about the power that this creates, because what it allows you to do is it allows you to have that full flexibility to be able to, essentially put any types of notes that you have that you regularly are doing on a day-by-day basis. You can also come in here, this has got full text control, so you can go off and use your your text editing, that sort of thing, and you can go and change the fonts and change the colours and all that sort of stuff. So it's got all that capability as well. So just wanted to give you a quick rundown on that really great feature that sometimes doesn't get used as often as it could or it should, because you should really know about this. And this is a fantastic time-saving system, and I hope that you do utilise this and get some great value from it. Thanks again.